Hey, warriors. So, I know a lot of you are feeling like you're getting tired of the spiritual noise. Maybe feeling a bit disconnected, even. What's happening right now? First of all, there's nothing wrong with you. But what's happening right now is not the next, awakening wave. Okay? It's integration. I know a lot of people are waiting for something new, that next big, activation, event, shift, whatever you want to call it. But what's actually happening is your system is trying to catch up to everything that's already opened. Okay? Your body integrates a lot slower than your awareness. And right now, your nervous system is needing quiet, not stimulation. Awakening, and I've said this 1,000 times, doesn't always stay exciting. You know, I know that it's great sometimes, and we like that hype that people put on it, okay? And it is a big hype sometimes, okay? But people get lost in chasing that spiritual high, right? But eventually, at some point, it has to become practical. It does become practical, plain and simple. You ain't gonna be able to stop it unless you're just faking it. But that's just the way that it is. And now I also know that a lot of you are getting, you know, tired of the information. You're realizing that you want less information, right? You're getting exhausted with these um dramatic messages out there, starting to distrust, some people's absolute certainty claims. You know what I mean? Or, uh, you know, tired of the people claiming authority. That kind of thing. Discernment is replacing belief on a grand scale. I mean, and that's an awesome thing, right? That in itself's a reason to get out there and start dancing, right? you know. Um Now, on the other hand, there's been a lot of, talk about timeline talk, rescue talk, event talk. But right now the collective is being asked something simpler, you know? Um what are you being while you wait, I guess? Who are you being while you wait? In this, you know, gap. Okay, in your it's integration, and so in your integration phase, you know, who are you? The higher timelines, obviously aren't accessed by belief. Okay, so they're accessed by embodiment. So how do you treat others? you know how regulated are you? um how honest are you living? Those types of things. Okay. you know um no one is, I guess what I'm trying to say is, no one is coming to lift you up out of your life. You lift your own life, right? So what I'm seeing right now is people are coming back into their hearts after years of dissociation, you know? Um, and the signs for that, would be, feeling family dynamics more, grief surfacing, sensitivity to crowds, wanting fewer conversations, you know? Um, and that doesn't mean, that you're weak. It means you're present. There's a quiet sorting happening. You know what I mean? Not like good versus bad, but like, there's people that are grounding their awareness into real life. And then there's people that are, clinging harder to identity, to titles, to, you certainty, that kind of thing. And you don't need to argue with either side, okay? You just need to know where you stand, okay? If today feels quiet, then let it be quiet. If you don't want to consume, more bullshit, then don't. Even my message. If you want to click that fucker off right now, then do it. You know? If you want to rest, then rest. Just trust what you feel. Don't perform. Don't pretend. Trust what you're actually feeling. I love you.